Just your preseason as a whole, how are you feeling about preseason training camp, how everything went?
Yeah, man. Oh, it was an awesome journey. I had a lot of vets in the room. Got to learn from them. Got to soak up information. And just be a sponge. Got a great room, some great coaches. This facility is awesome. This coaching staff is awesome. So I'm just very grateful for this position that I'm in, and the hard work that I put in. And just putting it in the Lord's hands. Really.
The plays you made in games, how much do you feel like that helps just when it's against other teams?
This game's about production, so that's what we want to do it week in and week out. So how to get better from the previous week is a forte. Getting better in practice, stacking days in practice. So that's what I'm focusing on, stacking days.
Where do you feel like you improved the most or grew the most in the last 6 or 7 weeks here?
Yeah, oh my goodness. Ball. Just about the sport. My football IQ went up tremendously. Yeah, so it's a whole different game. Everybody's like a freaking playbook. So that is so cool, just picking brains and there's thousands and thousands of snaps between players in here. So that is wisdom right there. So just soaking that all up is pretty cool.
How do you kind of find the right moments to ask guys for advice or pick their brains?
Yeah, I just ask. Honestly, yeah, because someone else might be thinking the question too. So I just ask questions. I've always been like that. I'm not very good at raising my hand, so I just blurt out sometimes. So never been good at that, but I ask, yeah.
It's been an active preseason for you guys up front.
Yeah.
Able to hold them to only 3 points, get off the field a bunch today. Just how much pride did you guys take in closing out the preseason?
Man, that's freaking awesome. 3 points? That's crazy. That's good work, man. So that just shows how hard we worked up front, and as a defense collectively, So got a lot more work to do. Trying to be like that the whole season, So got to keep stacking days, right? So, yes, sir.
Really strong start. Just what worked so well for you out of the gate?
Just a lot of rhythm. We ran the ball really well on first down. So hats off to our old line, our backs. They ran hard, great cuts. So we were just in great second downs, manageable third downs, and we just started with with the tempo up front. They moved the line of scrimmage, and that just makes things really easy when you can do that.
Kevin was describing how much he's seen you grow in this system and it showing up in plays like that and getting on rhythm and timing. Where would you say you've grown the most in?
Just realizing that the preparation ends when you step on the field, and then the focus on the field is to play as fast as you can. Obviously play slow in your mind when you need to and play fast when you do, but just my body, my legs, my feet. Taylor talks about feet and eyes all the time, so just playing faster in terms of that. Feet and eyes being in the right place, and I feel like I've started to get a groove of what that truly means and how to do that.
And you really feel it on third downs, maybe?
100%. Third downs especially. It's weighty play calls. It's a weighty down. You want to convert. Sometimes you got to put the ball into places. So, but especially then, you got to play fast, but you got to play smart.
What do those long drives do for you when you have those long drives?
It just gives a lot of rhythm for the next drives to come. When you start out with, I think, of 16 plays, you just realize you can move the ball, you can convert. It's not just, you'd love to have chunk plays and be out after one play, right? But to be able to continue to convert, just builds a lot of confidence for the third downs to come.
Jaren, when you're having to make decisions in terms of invading a rush, bailing out of the pocket, how much do you feel like you've kind of grown in terms of timing there?
I think, getting there quicker. When you scramble, it's got to be timely, but you also got to make sure you're through your progressions. With that being said, there's definitely a feel to it. It's hard to explain or put in words. There's just times where you feel the danger and you see light or you see grass, and you just go. So it's definitely an art, I think, for quarterbacks to just find a way to get out. And to do it while you take care of the ball. Two hands on the ball, always doing that.
We're able to be third QB to throw a TD to Tristan this preseason.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Trish being in the end zone, so he's such a good player. He led the way out there, in that receiving corps. I said the time, so it was fun to be able to play with him for a couple drives.
How do you just approach the next couple of days here?
It's the NFL. It's the NFL. You see it from close friends who have come and gone. From teammates, and you hear it from other people who have been in the league. It's a crazy league. You never know what to expect, good or bad. So, for me, it's just enjoying the day off tomorrow and you just see what happens.
If you guys want McGlothern, he's backing up here.
Jaren, does that get your mind at all today, saying, "Hey, this is my best chance to put something on film"?
No, it is at times, right? You always think that stuff, without thinking about it, right? It's always there. But for me, it was just focusing on today's game. Wanted to go 3-0. That was my responsibility. That's all I needed to focus on. Make sure I kept the ball in play, and you let the results play out.
Take us through today's game, showing up on fourth down, run support, and then the QB pressure there on the blitz.
Just trying to make sure I do my job and help out the team. Just coming together and just putting it on film the last week that we have. So just coming out here and enjoying it with the guys.
Where have you felt like you've grown the most through the last couple of months over training camp preseason?
My confidence. I've been just going out there, taking it day by day, just making sure I do every little thing right, making sure I be on meetings on time, making sure I'm getting extra treatment on my body and things like that, and just learning the playbook, and just asking the veterans help.
When you make some plays in preseason like we have, how much does that help confidence for the next time?
I'm just so ready to do it the next play and just be consistent. I feel like since I've been here, it's just I'm trying to make sure I take one play at a time and make sure I win each rep. That's the goal.
When you're playing corner, I mean, we've seen this throughout the training camp too, but in terms of the run support, where you're able to kind of make a decisive move and to get a tackle for loss, what goes into doing that well as a corner?
Just making sure I put my body on the line for this team, and just making sure the defense come together and stop. We needed them stops. Them stops I need to make. This opportunity for me to show my ability and be able to put myself in a position to be on this roster. So every time I go out there, I try and make the best of it, just helping my teammates.
Did you guys get a sense today that there were going to be a number of corner blitzes? It seemed like you had a number of chances a lot of you had a chance to get up the quarterback.
It was a safety blitz. Changed it. It's my turn to go. So so fourth down, had to make the play. I had to stand them up.
What's the mindset there hanging on? I mean, he's a pretty big quarterback.
Yeah, I called him. He is a big bird for sure. I say I really wanted the sack. It was my first time being in that position for sure. We got off the field. That's all that matters. Making sure. Really, I just got to get him on the ground next time. He's big for sure. I was hanging on for my life.
I think he's got you by like 45 pounds or so.
Because whenever I went up there, I was like, yeah, this easy tackle. Make sure don't jump off my feet. Go and just tackle. Had him. Then it felt like a long time whenever I was on the ground. I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get him down too. So yeah, we was able to get off the field then. That's a victory for us.
It looked like a long time from the press box too.
Who are you telling? It felt like a long time.
Was that? I mean, it looked like when you came off the field there, you looked a little frustrated. Was that just because you wanted the sack?
We got off the field. I should show more celebration, but to me, I just feel like that's what we're supposed to do. Like, it's not a hooray. That's what we're supposed to do. I mean, we come out there every day at practice and show out. So just being prepared for this moment throughout the whole week, that's the best thing.
How do you approach the next few days here as you're kind of waiting to figure out what your fate's going to be?
Letting God take over, getting my body back healthy, and whatever happens, it happens. To me, any decision that's going to be made, it is a good decision. And once again, God is the best person ever, so just having my faith in Him on not letting me feel no type of way or being down or anything, just embracing all the feelings and emotion that come with it.
As you go into it, just the work you've done, the work you've kind of shown in the games and then in the training camp, does that kind of give you some confidence as you go into it?
Yeah, for sure. But I say my personality for sure. I feel like I'm come off to people in a positive way. I bring good energy. If you're feeling low, I'm always gonna be high. If you're having a bad day, I come and say, hey, what's up? Get a laugh in. I'm just bringing positive energy and then also showing it on the field. That's the best part about it. And I know that I'm very amazing at that, I'll say. So I just gotta make sure I take one day at a time.